are looking at a very bright future for national water. We have done a lot. We have put in place infrastructure. We are yet to put in place more infrastructure. But I think national water, as we look in the future, we need to look at strong asset management, because if you don't have good asset management practices, the infrastructure you are putting in place will just be put to waste. And this asset management, we are looking at water-wise towns, the towns where there is greenery, because putting in place infrastructure and you are not looking at environment, it doesn't really help. So we are looking at eco-friendly systems that are going to keep the environment okay, and that's the only way we can manage our infrastructure in a sustainable way. We are looking at intelligent networks. Right now we've been using the customer as our natural telemetry, but maybe now we shall need a network whereby we can know where the burst has occurred, we can know where the customer has a problem by remote, using their systems now, their technologies now, to be able to do that. So we are looking at intelligent networks. We are looking at smart metering. We are also looking at research. Most of these institutions, most of these utilities in developing countries are becoming strong because of strong research and development function in the organization. Right now, as a national water, we are establishing a collaborative research center, and this is going to help us to put on the table information. When you go, you find there are some of these utilities using floating mattresses. Floating mattresses, you put vegetation there, you put the right crops there, and they are able to absorb the nutrients so that the effluent from these sewage lagoons is much better. We are now complaining of poor effluent quality, but using some of these technologies, we can be able to make it better. And that can only be done if you have a strong collaborative research. Collaborative research where we work with universities, we work with other research institutions, and it is problem solving oriented. We are also looking at sewerage. Right now we are not doing very well on sewerage. Sewerage, Kampala, where we are doing some work now, a lot of infrastructure, but how about other towns where we have reached? We are in 170 towns. We are continuing to expand. So we have to look at ways of also putting sewage hand in hand with our water infrastructure. And we are going to do this by looking at low-cost investment solutions. There are ways we can work with the community and bring down the cost of putting these sewage systems in place. So the future should be bright for national water if we apply our minds correctly, if we become innovative, if we just get out of our traditional components as engineers and start being innovative, so that we can be able to put in place sustainable infrastructure.